Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime review. Today I'm going to try this Trader Joe's Scallopini potatoes. They are a creamy gratin of potatoes. A creamy gratin of potatoes with 4 cheese. I want to make sure I was reading that right. I was. It looks really good. Whatever it is, it looks good. We bought these at Trader Joe's, of course. They were $3.99. Probably not a normal like take to lunch kind of meal, but hey, you can definitely eat it for lunch. There's nothing wrong with it at all. There are 3.5 servings in a container. 1 cup of frozen mix is 140 grams, is 190 calories. So if you eat the whole thing, it's going to be what, 246, almost 700 calories. So you may not want to eat the whole thing. There's your other information for you. If you want to eat the whole thing, go for it. I don't care. Not much else to look for there. So the direction, I'm going to make some noise. You can dress it up by adding all kinds of different stuff. Of course, we're not going to do that, but you could. They're just fancied up. So they do have conventional oven directions. There's the oven directions if you want them. Of course, we don't do ovens on this channel. We all do microwaves, but there it is if you want. The microwave directions, not too bad. You heat it from frozen. The microwave cook times may vary, so it just depends on your microwave. Remove outer packaging. Place tray in the microwave. Heat on half power for 6 minutes. And then continue to heat on high for an additional 5 to 6 minutes or until heated through. Allow to cool for 2 minutes. Since these are potatoes, I'll probably do 6 and 6. So we're going to do half power for 6 minutes and then continue to heat for on high for 6 more minutes. So let's see if I can open this. Nope. Hold on. Scissors to the rescue. Oh, okay. Since there's stuff kind of running down the sides, it looks pretty good. I'm going to put this on probably a paper plate just to make sure it doesn't get all over the microwave. But yeah, I'm going to get this in the microwave. I'll be back when it comes out. Okay, so here it is out of the microwave. I got a spoon. I just want to see. Oh, okay, because it's pretty moist. I was worried about it being really dry, but it looks like you get a little bit of a crispy cheese edge around the edges, which I love. That's the best part. A little cheesy crisp edge around the sides, and it looks like you get a pretty decent amount of sauce in there too. So I'm gonna let this cool off. You can see it's steaming really bad. I'm gonna break it up a little bit to where it lets some more of the steam out, scrape some of this crispy part down at the bottom where I can actually eat it, and take it over the table. After it cools off, I'll try it out. So I'll be right back. Okay, I gave it a minute to cool off, so I'm gonna try this bite. It has potatoes, it has a little bit of that crispy cheese on it. So here we go. I like the flavor, and the potatoes are really thin, or at least the ones I got. The first bite I took was out of the kind of the middle of it. It was still a little cool. It wasn't frozen, but it was definitely cool, like colder than room temperature. The outside edge was good and hot, so that tells me it probably needed to go in another probably minute or so, maybe even 2 minutes. I went 6 and 6, which is like the upper level of what they said. And my microwave is a pretty good microwave. So you probably want to add some time to it. Fill the center of the package just to make sure it's good and hot. If it's not, you'll want to heat it up longer. For me, I'll just eat around the edges. I was going to eat the whole thing anyway for lunch. So flavor-wise, it's good. Like I said, I really like the crispy edges. I thought I would, and I do. It's like crisped up cheese. So if you like a crispier cheese, it's not crispy, but it is like a toasted cheese. That has a really good flavor to it. The potatoes, if you get the hot ones, they're cooked well. They're good and tender. They're not squishy or mushy like mashed potatoes. They're tender, but they're still firm enough to hold their shape. Let's put it that way. Cheese-wise, they're pretty good. It needs some salt and pepper on here, honestly, just seasoning. It just needs a little bit of seasonings on there. Salt and pepper, I think, would add a lot to it. But overall, it's an okay flavor. I think it's going to come out better in the oven. So if you can do this in the oven, even if you're doing it for lunch, bake it in the oven the night before. Take half the package maybe and put it into a bowl and then take it into work the next day and heat it up. I think you'll be happier with it because it's The oven's going to toast it up just a little bit more than the microwave does, of course. Flavor-wise, I do like it. Again, it's not going to blow you away, but it's not bad. And if you had it for a side dish for, I don't know, pork chops or whatever, it would be really, really good. By itself, it's not bad. You could definitely eat it for lunch by itself, but just know it's not a super flavorful meal. It's just you taste the potatoes and you get the cheese and that's it. And the cheese is not like a cheddar cheese or something like that. It's more like a, I don't know, like a white cheese that you would get, which makes sense because it's white. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. Like I said, I think it'd be better in the oven, and it's gonna work really well as a side dish more than just a meal by itself because it's kind of plain. So anyway, I give it a 4 out of 5. I do think the quality's good. I think the flavors are good. It does need some salt and pepper on there, so if you have some salt and pepper, you'll want to add it probably after you taste it. Always taste it first. But yeah, I think that's a fair number. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.